Hello and welcome to Royal Gist. Prince Harry found support in comfortable zone at coronation ceremony. The Duke of Sussex was spotted chatting with the likes of Princess Eugenie, Jack Brooksburn, and Zara Tindall during his quick UK trip. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to hit the subscribe button so you always stay up to date. Give the video a like as we get right into it. Prince Harry spent just over 28 hours in the UK when he returned for the coronation of his father, King Charles III, last week. The Duke of Sussex only attended the ceremony itself at Westminster Abbey before jetting back to the US in time to see his son, Prince Archie. Harry was not spotted interacting with either his father or his brother William, but as some royal commentators pointed out, the prince found comfort in other members of the royal family. Roberta Fiorito and Richard Bowie, host of the Royally Obsessed podcast, discussed Harry's brief visit. On the latest episode of the podcast, Miss Fiorito reflected on seeing the prince interact with his cousins, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, and recalled even Eduardo Mapelli putting a hand on his back, which felt like a show of support. It just was really nice to see him. Miss Bowie agreed, saying, I felt like he was in Cousin Connor, which feels like a comfortable zone, and he had a lot of wonderfully expressive moments. Harry was seated on the third row along Prince Andrew and the York sisters and their husbands, and Princess Alexandra, a first cousin of Queen Elizabeth II. During the ceremony, he sat next to Eugenie's husband, Jack Brosban, and the pair were seen chatting as they waited for the ceremony to get underway. A lip reader analyzing the events of the Sunday Express claimed Harry appeared to joke about his fleeting visit to the UK. He told Jack about quarter to 4, a reference in would it would later emerge to the time of his flight home. The prince was also later believed to have said, "That's funny," to Jack, while cracking a smile. At another point, according to a lip reader expert Jeremy Freeman, Harry made a cryptic comments about his wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, who stayed in California with their children. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are understood to have a close relationship with Eugenie and Jack. The princess and her husband remain the only members of the royal family to have visited the Sussexes at the new home in Montecito, and home footage included in Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess's Netflix series depicted a warm relationship. At the coronation, Harry was also spotted speaking to some of his other royal cousins. As he arrived at the abbey, he chatted to Beatrice and her husband Eduardo, Zara Tindall, daughter of Princess Anne, and her husband Mike Tindall. While Harry was said to receive a warm welcome from his cousin Zara, a body language experts claim Beatrice seemed to keep her distance. Inbal Honigman analyzed the group's behavior, saying Beatrice drifted away from the park, and her husband soon followed, which showed that the strong bond that Harry and his family share with Eugenie and has isn't the same bond that they share with Beatrice and her family. Nonetheless, many of the body language experts also analyzed footage and images of the Duke at his father's crowning ceremony, seem to agree that they saw elements of the old Harry.